Man, you ever walk by someone and not realize they're carrying a whole world of genius in their hands? That's how it was with Marcus Jackson, a guy fixing watches on a beat-up folding table in the heart of Chicago's financial district, right where the suits hustle past without a second glance. His hands, though steady, weathered, moving like they knew secrets nobody else did. Those hands were about to turn the tables on a corporate giant who thought he owned time itself. So, picture this. It's a crisp morning, skyscrapers gleaming, coffee carts steaming, and Marcus is at his table, tweaking a vintage pocket watch with tools that look like they belong in a dentist's office. He's 40, got lines around his eyes that tell you he's seen some stuff, but his gaze is warm, focused, like he's solving a puzzle nobody else can crack. Across the street, in a glass tower with his name plastered on it, Victor Grayson, CEO of Grayson Innovations, is barking orders, his $50,000 Patek Philippe glinting on his wrist. Victor's the kind of guy who thinks money buys everything: respect, talent, you name it. But that watch? It's dead, second-hand frozen like it's mocking him. He's pissed, storming through meetings, snapping at assistants, because no one can fix it, not the fancy jewelers, not the techs in his own company. Send it to Switzerland, one guy says. Weeks, Victor growls. I need it for the gala tonight. Then he spots Marcus's table on his way to a board meeting, all humble with its array of old watches and a thermos of coffee from the corner deli. Something about it bugs him: the simplicity, the quiet confidence. He struts over, smirking, and tosses his Patek onto the table like it's pocket change. Fix this, street guy, he says, loud enough for the crowd to turn heads. Do it now, and it's yours. $50,000 watch. Bet you never held one before. The crowd murmurs, phones come out, and Marcus? He just looks up, calm as hell, and says, let's see what's wrong. Victor laughs, all cocky. Good luck, pal. You're out of your league. 3 minutes. That's all it takes. Marcus pops the back, peers through a magnifying loupe, and with a tiny tweak, the watch ticks again, smooth as butter. The crowd gasps, some clap, and Victor's smirk vanishes like he's been slapped. No way, he mutters, grabbing the watch, inspecting it like it's got to be a trick. Marcus hands it back, saying, just a bit of corrosion on the circuit. Runs fine now. The crowd's buzzing. Someone yells, give him the watch, man. Victor's face goes red. He tosses a crumpled $20 on the table and storms off, muttering, lucky break. Marcus doesn't touch the bill, just says, no charge, have a good one. The phones keep recording, and by noon, that clip's blowing up online, posted by a journalist named Lena Ruiz with the caption, CEO schooled by street vendor. That's when things get wild. Marcus wasn't always a street vendor, see. 20 years back, he was a star engineer at Horizon Tech, designing a microcircuit Jackson pulse that's now in every smartwatch, every medical device, worth billions. Problem is, Horizon fired him when he flagged a safety flaw, stole his design, slapped another guy's name on the patent, and blacklisted him. Marcus ended up on the street, fixing watches to keep his daughter, Aisha, fed and dreaming of college. She's 17, sharp as a tack, helping out at the table while studying for her physics exams, hoping for MIT. That viral video? It cracks open the past. Lena digs deeper, finds old emails, patent records, and a memo that says, Jackson's too honest, get rid of him. The internet goes nuts. Fixer of time trends, and people start showing up at Marcus's table, not just for repairs but to meet the guy who outsmarted a CEO. Victor, meanwhile, is spiraling. His PR team's in panic mode, his stocks dipping, and investors are whispering about his image problem. He tries to spin it with a fake apology video, all soft lighting and fake humility, saying, I respect craftsmen like Marcus. But then an old clip surfaces Victor at a fancy dinner, laughing, street vendors? They're dinosaurs, fixing junk while we build the future. The internet roars back. Grayson lies trending next to Marcus's videos, which Aisha's been posting on their new YouTube channel, Pulse of Time. She narrates Marcus's repairs, explaining the craft, and it's racking up millions of views. Victor tries to kill the channel with a shady hack, but Aisha's too quick, backs up everything, beefs up security, and calls it out online, turning Victor into an even bigger villain. The showdown comes at the Global Watch Summit, where Marcus gets invited to share the stage with Victor. Victor goes first, all swagger, talking about elite innovation and how tinkering on street corners can't compare. The crowd's polite, but restless. Then Marcus walks up, no suit, just a flannel shirt and a wooden box. He sits, opens it, pulls out a 19th century clock made by a freed slave named Elijah Turner, broken for decades. This man's genius, Marcus says, lives in these gears, even if his name's forgotten. He blindfolds himself, and with steady hands, fixes it, tick, tick while talking about craft, patience, and truth. The crowd's on their feet, roaring, and Victor? He's already slinking off stage, face like a storm cloud. Back home, Marcus and Aisha face a choice. Lena's got evidence now, memos, schematics, even a confession from an old Horizon engineer. They sue, and the courtroom's electric. Marcus lays out his case, technical but human, showing his old notebooks with Aisha's crayon scribbles. Victor's team tries to paint him as a nobody, but Marcus shuts them down with a breakdown of the Jackson pulse so precise the judge raises an eyebrow. Victor cracks, snaps at the judge, and gets hauled off for contempt. The ruling? Marcus wins $20 million, his name on the patent, and Horizon faces criminal probes. Outside, reporters swarm, but Marcus just holds Aisha's hand, saying, "Time's ticking right now." Months later, Marcus's shop, Pulse of Time, isn't just a Van Anna Marie, it's a Brooklyn hub, training kids from tough neighborhoods to fix watches, code circuits, dream big. Aisha's off to Stanford on a full ride, running a scholarship for kids like her. Victor? He's a nobody now, working some low-level tech job, sketching designs that'll never match Marcus's. The city puts up a clock where Marcus's table used to be, engraved. Precision, purpose, truth. It's transparent, gears spinning for all to see, just like Marcus wanted. But here's the thing, what's truth worth when the world's already judged you? Marcus could have taken Victor's hush money, lived easy, but he chose the fight. Was it worth it, or did it cost too much time he'll never get back? Drop a comment. Tell me what you think. When's it right to stand up, and when's it smarter to walk away? Hit subscribe, share your story, because who knows what genius we're all passing by every day.